Maybe Janet's just the beginning.
Well, first of all, guys, I would like to say I didn't see the show before, and when I got this interview, I watched the first season and I watched the first episode of the second season, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. And so I would like to congratulate you all for this amazing series. And I would like to know what was your reactions when you first read the scripts because it's really crazy.
Yeah.
Honestly, personally, for me, like the first season was interesting because it's such a blank slate. I have no idea any direction this is going to go. Now that we have a really good understanding of what happened then, and we've had honestly years to sit on it and think about it and our characters, we just get. I think we've had more time to sit on it and just like understand what's going on. And as these scripts have come through, personally, I was so happy with when they were coming in and like so relieved that this was the direction we were going. And I just think this season is a lot more sophisticated and complex in so many different aspects. But it's a love-hate relationship with getting the scripts like as we're doing them, you know?
Yeah.
That's just me though.
But in a way, as we read the scripts as they come, we act as audience members as just from reading perspective.
Yeah.
And that's really fun. I mean, it's in the same way of an audience member just watching it. Yeah, it's always progressively intriguing and mysterious and expanding.
Yeah.
I think every script we got for a second season, I went, how are we gonna do that?
No, I was gonna say. I feel like season 2, especially like getting the scripts, and I was like, I think I get it, and I think I'll get it more when I see the episode. Like I'm like very excited to see some of these later episodes because reading it, I was like, I get this.
It's complex.
But I think when I see it, it's gonna be like, oh.
Totally. Yeah.
Also, like, I don't know, I've had so many.
Sarah didn't know what we were saying.
I don't know what show I was on.
For real. I had so many like late night conversations with like Rainbow and Spencer and Christian about what they did.
Yeah, he does not talk to us at night.
Because I'm with them all the time, and like I wanted to hear about what they did, and
cast,
usually when they're working, we're not. Like, you know, sometimes it happens that way. But I heard so many things about what they were doing, and I have no idea. I haven't seen any of it. And then watching the first couple episodes, I was like, that's what they were talking about. This is what they were getting at, and that's cool.
And Peyton, in the first episode that I got to see from the second season, you got the chance to play two very different and intense characters. So I would like to know the challenges of portraying this character that share the same body.
Yeah, I had no idea that was happening in the first season. I didn't know that they were taking it that direction, so that was doubly shocking for me.
Killed it.
But thanks. It was really fun getting to collaborate with Jess, who plays Janet. Just getting to find the character's little tics and mannerisms, and yeah, playing a teenager from the 50s is very different from Maddie. So it was really fun to get to do, and yeah, it's definitely a darker character, and her intentions are really unclear throughout the whole season. So.
In the cases of Wally and Charlie and Rhonda, we met their past on the first season, and now we get to see them getting involved a little more on what's happening around them, which I think is great. And I think they feel like they have like a new purpose. How do you guys feel about this, about getting this new challenge and of helping to see what's really going on around them?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a little level of self-interest for sure of now this really does affect them, and they're also now questioning, how did they end up here? Why are they here? What's going on? Who's this person that they've trusted? And so it's very collaborative of like, we're gonna help you, and we're also gonna figure this out for ourselves. But yeah, it raises the stakes like crazy.
Totally.
Because, I mean, you'll see in this season the things we have to go do. It's it's crazy.
I feel like we're shot out of a cannon at the beginning of this season.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, look, obviously Wally wanted to help Maddie. That was his motivation behind it. And then as we sort of went on this adventure and we realized there's a lot more to it, yeah, like you said, we need to figure out what's going on for our own sake. And you know, our relationship with this guy clearly wasn't what we thought it was, you know, so.
And I think like all of season 1, we were kind of like, okay, whatever. I mean, at least we were like, cool, Maddie, like sucks for you. We've been here for a really long time. Like this doesn't really affect us. So I think by the end of last season and then beginning of this season, it completely has to do with us, and we're questioning everything. So from the start, we actually are involved in like the main plot, and we care. So because it affects us. So I guess that's kind of selfish, but.
And in the case of Martin, Mr. Martin, we know so little about this character. It's a huge mystery, but also that's what keeps him interesting. Like we don't know where everything is gonna go with him. So how is it to play a character that his intentions are so hidden all the time?
I think it's fun because I can hold secrets that I don't need to communicate, at playing Mr. Martin. As long as I know what those secrets are, or even if I don't, even if I wonder about the secrets, because I haven't read, 2 scripts ahead or 3 scripts ahead, and I've only had a few conversations. It's the mystery, I think, that's within Mr. Martin. And to be fair, there are things that I'm sure he questions as well that he doesn't have answers for. But as long as those mysteries are alive, it's fun to kind of take them to every scene, and what's amazing about this next season is that we really do get to explore so much more of the world and how everyone is involved. It like to Sarah's point, it's amazing how in the first season the thrust of it is about Peyton's character, about Maddie, and the second season takes that and yes-ands it to involve everyone. And I think everyone realizes that, Maddie arriving was actually an inciting incident, not just for her, but for them. And so it was the beginning of their journey, and they didn't even know it yet.
Wow.
Oh,
He just explained the show to
That's
me.
why he's the teacher.
Yeah, I'm happy you're here this year. We need you.
The true mentor of the show, even with his hidden secrets. Okay, guys, thank you so much for taking this time talking to me. Once again, congratulations on the show, on the series, and I really hope we get to see a lot more of these characters of the story because, as I said, it is great.